wrong podcast, but whatever.
Can't you change it in the middle?
Yeah, it's fine. We're good. Whatever.
Oh,
I can fix it. I can't. Hold on.
okay. Well, this was unexpected.
I mean, we just recorded another podcast, and then you and I were just catching up as I'm uploading the other podcast, which I have not done yet. And then we started talking, and then I just realized that
we might as well
record it because it's the same shit we talk about on this podcast.
Yeah.
So here we are. What were you saying? There's a TV.
Oh, it was an iMac. Okay, it was an iMac at Best Buy today, and it was. I mean, it had an M1 chip, which is fine. 250 gig hard drive, all that for retro 4K 4.5K display. It was on sale for $289.99.
That's literally what Jim uses when he's in the studio.
Well, the regular price is $1,449.99. So I was like, well, fuck yeah, I'll get one. No, they sold out.
Oh, you slow to the game, Russ.
Well, I don't even remember how I got that notice, but whatever.
Are you a Best Buy preferred customer?
No, I mean, the last thing I bought at Best Buy was this computer I got here, and that's probably the last thing I bought at Best Buy. First and last, I meant to say.
I used to buy a lot of stuff at Best Buy. I'm on
I went there the other day.
A hiatus.
Well, if you want to get your phone fixed, like a new battery put into it, you have to leave them your phone. Well, no, I need my fucking phone,
Yeah, because that's your car.
Yeah, that's my everything.
That's your everything. Tiger King, that's your everything.
I'm your lover, I'm your sister, and your brother.
And the brother?
That was like, is that George Michael or somebody? I'm your father figure. I don't know that song anymore.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not fake.
Put your hand on the hand. Dun, 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 dun. I don't even remember it now.
What? Yeah, look it up.
I am. George Michael. I think it's called Father Figure.
By the way, did you get a keyboard from 1912?
What do you mean? Those are my bracelets.
I forgot your rocker. You're in rocker attire. I like it.
It's called Father Figure.
Well,
that's what the name of the song was called. It says,
put your hand in mine.
That's another song. It says, I have had enough of crime. I will be the one who loves you till the end of time.
End of time. Wait, Father Figure's a different song?
I will be your father figure. Put your tiny hand in mine.
Tiny hand. Be your
preacher teacher. Oh, whoa, hold on a second.
Wait, was he quote straight at this time, or was he out by this point?
Yeah, he was out a long time before that. Even he was out in Wham.
He was whammed out?
Yeah. So it says here, I will be your preacher
were you ever
teacher.
Whammed out? Russ,
now listen to this for a second.
Russ, hold on. We need to patent the word whammed out.
I don't know, because I was probably like 7 years old when that came out.
When you were whammed out?
I never was whammed out.
Okay, I just wanted to see.
No,
some people, hey, this is no judge zone if you were whammed out.
Nah.
All right. Go ahead, tell us.
I closed out the window. I don't need it anymore.
Oh, okay.
I gave up.
Why did we get on George Michael?
Because I was trying to sing that song, and that's how it came out. The Father Figure.
Okay.
Yeah,
what does that have to do with Best Buy?
Man, there was a bunch of we were done with that by that point.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Someone leave us in a comment and tell us what the hell we're talking about.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Did you do anything fun this week?
Yeah, man, I did. Hung out with some friends that I haven't seen in a little while. Went to lunch with my buddy Chase, and hadn't I hadn't seen him since after the COVID, so we hung out today, yesterday, went and had some lunch, and then we went on the other side of town and saw one of our friends. He's an EMS driver, our friend Brian, which I had not seen him in probably about the same amount of time. So cool to catch up with him for a little bit before he had to go on a run, go take care of the people that were needed to be taken care of, I guess, or go to their scene. But no, nothing exciting. What about yourself?
I was in Florida
Last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then got back and ran a race. Me and the little puppy ran the race this morning.
Oh yeah? Did you run or did you walk?
We walked it. But we were lapping, she ran it. I was walking.
Well, yeah, because you walk faster than she does, so she has to run.
Like, I mean, I'm fine with it. 14 of what my pace. Hold on, I'll give you my pace, bro. I don't really know what that means, but I have a picture because I sent it to my mom and she said that's great.
Well, that's good. If mom says good, then you know you did right.
14:43 is my average walk pace.
Well, how many miles did y'all run?
3.2.
Oh, 5K?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it
was a walk. It was a walk.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to front. I'm just like, that's pretty good for somebody who doesn't.
I mean, we walk.
I feel it's pretty good.
I mean, we walk every day, Rob. It's just as far we walk, you know.
I don't walk as far as
I can see.
I should.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Russ.
What's your favorite Chinese dish?
Ah, man. Now if I'm at PF Chang's, which is not like, which
I've
is like
been.
oh, okay. Like if they have a honey shrimp or a honey chicken,
the battered.
Yeah.
Honey chicken's good.
Yeah, I always go with that at PF Chang's, and then I will go like regular Chinese restaurant, like good Chinese restaurant. I will look at the pictures.
At this point?
No, I look at the pictures and judge if I'm gonna get the shrimp or the chicken, because sometimes they won't batter or they'll do something weird with the shrimp. Oh, tails. They'll leave the fucking tails on.
Oh,
They'll batter the tails and you can't tell.
Tail?
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, Steve-O just said something the other day. He goes, can we ban leaving the tails on your shrimp in a restaurant? He goes, I talked to a chef one day and they're like, it keeps the flavor in. Well, if it's not take out a little bit of flavor, take the tails off. He's like, especially when it's like in a gumbo or a soup and you take a bite into it, you got the fucking shell. Yeah.
I can't. No, thank you. And I'm not a big seafood guy, so
no.
if
you got to play with it more, it kind of ruins it for you.
Fried or hibachi, those are really my style. I'll have a cocktail every once in a while, only if the fucking cocktail sauce, I can smell it from a mile away because it has a bunch of horseradish.
Are you done with that? You said?
I love horseradish.
Oh yeah. You like wasabi then?
Yeah, but yes, but what else is in there?
Well, no, it's just a different root. Okay. Like it's still a horseradish root. It's just wasabi, but that's
I don't like it as much.
Yeah.
And I think it just becomes. But here's probably why. Oh shit! I just figured it out. This is what this podcast is all about. Bringing it back to our roots, Russ.
What is it?
Arby's horsey sauce.
Bro, that's fire. I don't give a fuck. Can you buy that in the store?
I don't know. I wish you could.
The ratio to mayonnaise and horseradish. Just so fucking, it's perfect.
Man, but I think that's why I love that. And And I
I
think
like that. I like that nose burn every once in a while.
I can tell you who got me hooked on it.
Who?
Well, so Barry G got me hooked on like raw. Like he got me a prime rib one time or something.
Oh yeah, bro, that's the best one to have it.
Yeah, and then threw that on there, and that's the first time I ever had a prime rib.
That shit's good.
And so I was like, "Fuck, this is good." And then, I mean, first time I ever had a fucking filet mignon was with Ochoa.
Wow.
Because, dude, if we had steak, like my grandparents, like they would make steaks and they were always burnt.
Wow.
So I wasn't really into steak. You know, it was like, I'd rather have a hamburger.
I like a good steak, but it's been a while.
I've kind of, I haven't given up on meat by any means. I had some fucking bomb ass Shelly made potato, like baked potatoes. She baked them in the air fryer.
Okay.
And then she put chili on them. And then like chopped up onions and cheese, and maybe there was some sour cream or something on there. I don't know. It's fucking good. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched wrestling this weekend too. Did you watch wrestling this weekend?
I watched wrestling, and I watched wrestling with you.
Yeah.
On the internet.
Yeah.
But there's a whole other podcast that people can listen to.
Yeah. We're not talking about that. But they can. They can go listening.
It's true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want Chinese food now.
I know. Well,
I like it. I used to always get the sesame chicken, but then I switched away from that. Then I started getting like the chicken on the stick, that teriyaki chicken on the stick, or the pork on the stick. Man, that shit's fire. But now I'm satisfied with just give me some lo mein. Like give me the house lo mein, and I'm good with that.
I'm into it.
Yeah, house lo mein is pretty chill. It gets you all. You get your veggies, your noodles, your meats. You know, I remember when I would go out to eat at the buffet every once in a while with like Jamie and Joey and all them, BJ, whatever. And Joey would always order Mongolian beef off the menu. And while we would be eating the buffet, he'd get a Mongolian beef off the menu and eat that. So
get it. But
he would he wouldn't get it from the buffet. He would just order it for himself.
Really?
Then he would take the rest home.
But would he wait?
Okay, but
he wouldn't eat the buffet though, right?
No, he would just get the Mongolian beef with the side of rice and eat some of it and take the rest home.
Was he anti-buffet?
I don't know. That's a good question.
No, because so here's the thing. The reason I ask is I feel like every time he's around, I always meet with him at a buffet. Like since I've been married and like moved away from Tennessee. Because I mean, when you guys came down,
we went to the hibachi place.
Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't rarely do buffets. I'm not against them, but I rarely don't do them. Like I think I've been once this year, and I probably was the last time I went was last year when I went for Thanksgiving last year.
Thanksgiving buffet. That's what we had, but I didn't eat any meat. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just didn't get any meat.
Yeah,
I was okay with it.
I mean, I'm sure they had some good stuff there without being eating meat. I mean, I normally just do chicken for the most part. I don't really do a lot of beef.
Dude, I'm the skinniest I have weighed since high school.
You're the skinniest you have weighed since high school.
Ow, fuck.
I know what you mean.
I weigh less now. Yeah, in high school, I remember like when I had something that a basketball or something where I had to weigh in. 175 was the last I remembered, and then I've always been over 200.
Wow.
Since I can remember, and I'm at 197 or 196. Which is weird.
Now,
I mean,
is
I'll
that with
fluctuate, but
is that with clothes on or with clothes off?
it's with clothes off, Russ.
Well, because when the doctors do it, they put your weight, but then they put parentheses with clothes on.
Were you trying to shame me into not wearing clothes? Were you trying to? Did you want me to describe what I look like?
No, I'm good. I've seen a pale white. I've seen a pale white person before.
It's pale.
Yeah. Now I was
tall, but I'm like 6'4", 6'5".
Okay, that doesn't mean white. That means you're still pale. No matter how tall you are.
Proportions are weird.
Yeah. Proportion sizes, yeah. I normally go for a smaller proportion.
You like the cocktail weenies?
Actually, man, you get that
on the buffet.
Man, nah. But you put them bitches in like a crock pot with some barbecue sauce, and then you let them cook all day, or the Swedish meatballs and the fucking sauce too, man.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna ask for Christmas from my wife?
To make you pigs in a blanket.
Pigs in a blanket. The
or
cocktail
Smokies.
or pigs in a blanket, sausage balls.
Oh yeah, she makes some good. She makes good sausage balls.
Smoky, all the like party foods for.
We had
New
that for the
Year's.
Super Bowl. We had it for the Super Bowl last time I was there.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't the last time, but one of the times you were here.
No, I'm saying the last time when she made them. That's what one time I was there.
Oh, okay.
The last time I know she made those, but sausage balls were delish.
Last time I think I saw Jamie was at a buffet. That's the reason I was thinking about that, because it was in Las Vegas.
Oh, that's been a minute.
Oh yeah.
Last time I saw Jamie, it was a few months back. Me, him, and Seth went to lunch at the hell's that? Damn it, starts with a D. The hell's a place called Drake's, and
I've never been there.
You're not missing out on anything at all.
I don't think it's been around. I haven't been to Clarksville since it's been around.
Well, yeah, it's only it's only in the South anyway. So I think they may have them, may have one or two in Florida. But anywho, so it's like a sushi. They sell sushi there as well, but also burgers and shit. They have a section for just sushi. Anyway, so we go there and we all order our food and shit. And I'm like, can I get I got like an apple salad or whatever, like apple chicken salad or something. The main word is apple, right? That's the main ingredient, apple. So the lady comes back. You would think. Yeah. Well, the lady comes back after she puts in our order. She comes back and she says, "Oh, we don't have any apples. Do you still want it?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Oh, would you like anything else?" I was like, "No, that's what I want."
Think I know mandarin oranges?
Yeah.
Think there's some mandarin oranges in there, or
no? It's
pineapple.
It's what the salad was made of to what they went together, like apples and candied walnuts, or they all go with different things. Anywho, so I said, "No, I'm good." That's what I wanted, because they only had two salads anyway. But I was like, "No, I'm good." She's like, "You don't want anything else?" I was like, "No." And so then I'm watching Jamie them just sit there fucking eating and shit. But that place
sucks.
Yeah. But that's the last time I saw Jamie.
Sometimes you just got to give in and get the fucking egg roll, bro.
Oh, I didn't want to go.
It's like a Applebee's too, right? I thought it was like a fucking Applebee's.
I don't fucking know. Anyway, but yeah, that's the last time I've been there. I've been there before, but I didn't like the food, so I didn't really want to go there in the first place. That's where they wanted to go.
Last time I saw Seth was fucking Walmart. Just like randomly saw him at Walmart one day.
In Tampa?
No, in Clarksville.
When you were living in Tampa, was he living out there then too?
No, I don't think so. I think
Joey they were hanging out.
Because I've been here for 12 years, or almost 12 years. 12 and a half.
So was Seth was down there between that time then?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think like I moved. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
What
do you think about them? I heard there's spaceships flying around. You hear about that?
Yeah, what is up with that, dude?
I don't know. This one, my Uber driver said her the Lyft app wasn't working properly because of the space or the drones that were up there. They're interfering with her phone signal. I was like, okay, that's cool. They're not even here.
Sure.
They're not even on this side around us. Where are they at? On the East Coast? Is that where they're supposed to be at? And what'd you hear about? Did you hear about
Jersey, right?
Yeah, that's about it.
New Jersey, right?
Yeah, that area.
Yeah.
But then did you hear about these tornadoes in fucking California?
I heard there was one in Las Vegas. But
I mean,
and when I heard that, I overheard it at King Supers.
Well, I saw videos. It was like there's like fucking tornadoes like in San Francisco and like right around that area. You got these tornadoes. I'm like, what?
They don't have tornadoes there, right?
No, but they're tornadoes.
Or maybe was it an earthquake?
No, that was a couple. Well, there was an earthquake in San Francisco. Well, not San Francisco, Northern Humboldt County last week.
Man, I never experienced an earthquake. I don't think.
Do you want to?
I don't think so.
I mean, you never know when it's going to happen, so you know. Yeah, San Francisco gets its first tornado warning as a twister hits another California town. Santa Cruz got hit. I know that.
Wait, is that crazy. Where you got people there?
I mean, I got people in San Francisco and upward. Santa Cruz is down south a little base.
All right. Well,
I used to skip school.
I know. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why.
But yeah. Can you imagine though this being out there and then also a fucking tornado and you've never seen one in your life? And guess what? I bet you don't have fucking tornado insurance.
Good thing that the Twisters just came out and prepared them. Apparently.
Well, I mean,
shit talkers.
I mean, I've seen it. I liked it.
Yeah, I don't. Nope.
I like how everyone's like, "Why did they make the sequel?" Well, it's not a sequel; it's a prequel. Got 'em. I like the flames though. I thought it was gonna start doing like sharks in the tornadoes and shit.
Sharknado.
Yeah.
No, you need to go watch.
We talked about that. The Gladiator
2.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah. No.
Don't. I mean,
Sharknado, and it'd be called Sharknado 8 Gladiator.
But my dad and I went and saw it, so like any opportunity.
Hang out with your dad.
Yeah. Like I wasn't really into the movie, but I was into going with him.
Understand? I get that.
And I'd
that's good though. That's good time.
So. Yeah, I got to take advantage of that because, I don't know what's gonna happen when Shelly's like scared. She's like, I don't know what's gonna like when you lose your parents. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, we don't need to think about that now. You know, because then it's in. I mean, even though we know it's there, if you think about it too much,
Fuck, getting old sucks, dude.
Yeah, like they say, we have less steps ahead of us than we do behind us. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I want to go backwards.
So, what's
way to be depressing now, buddy.
What's one memory from like when we first started hanging out that you can think of?
Going to Nashville, smoking weed in your fucking neon, and dropping the fucking roach in the fucking console between the fucking emergency break, yeah. Man, and that happened more than once.
Ate a lot. Yeah, I know. And cigarettes too. Yeah. Were you with me when the cigarette rolled into like somebody pulled out in front of me or something, and I had to slam on the brakes and my cigarette went into the dash?
Yeah. And we're freaking the fuck out. We like thought they catch the car on fire. Yeah.
We went to Andy's house.
Dude, what the fuck?
Brandon's brother, Andy, and I knocked on the fucking front door, and I was like, "It's Rob. Please don't shoot me."
You gotta say that.
And I was like, hey, Andy, can you fix this? And of course he could.
I remember that neon you had. It was kind of like me back in the day when I was in middle school with my jean jacket. Because my jean jacket, I would for like Monday through Friday, it'd look one way, and then on the weekend, I'd take all the patches off and then put them back on in different ways, or change out patches and shit like they were fucking replaceable. I mean, I guess they were, but I would do that like once a week.
It was the first time I could like customize something. Like I customized my room a lot, like, you know.
But what I was gonna say was, you would deal with the neon. You would always change out the lights. There would be, oh, I got these red ones in today, and then next week you'd have like green ones in there. You know. Just think if you were. Just think if you were.
You know what happened? Because it was me and Brandon and BJ and Andrea, and somebody was flashing the lights. Could have been me, I don't know, but somebody was flashing the lights. And
oh yeah, you had that switch. You had a switch that would turn them on and off.
Yeah, and a fucking cop saw us and pulled us over for impersonating police.
Yeah, like those lights were gonna do anything, but you know, imagine what
it wasn't illegal, but they asked if they could search the car, and I was fucking 16. And you know what my dumbass said? Yes. I had a fucking BB gun.
No, well, that's, remember talking about the police and a BB gun. This has nothing to do with a BB gun, but
they also confiscated my fake ID.
Oh, really?
So I wasn't 16 then. I had to have been 19. Because I got it, the first one confiscated at 19.
Did the same person make you just both of them?
Yeah, the U.S. government. Or the Tennessee state government.
No, I didn't mean that, but yeah, never mind. I meant to talk about who hooked you up with it.
Yeah, but he didn't have to the second time, because I wasn't like, I knew him, but we weren't because at that point that was right before I moved to Nashville, I guess.
When you got the ID?
The second one.
Okay. I never had one.
Or no, I guess I was living in Murfreesboro.
When you had a fake ID, or when you got caught?
I had one when I was in when I was 16.
I never had one.
Is when I got mine, but it only said I was 19.
Oh, so okay.
No. When I got it, it said I was 20. That's right. So I was 20 when I got it, and then when I was 17, the individual whose information that I used turned 21, and I also turned 21 and went to Hooters with JK, John
Carr.
Yeah. I didn't want, whatever.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah. Jeff, but don't say his last name.
I don't know his last name.
Yeah. And Kevin, do you remember Kevin?
Yep.
All right. You knew what I looked like when I was 17.
Yeah.
Would you have served me alcohol?
I served you alcohol because you look young as shit.
Well, that makes sense.
I mean,
But yeah, they got the manager at Hooters.
I mean, you looked. Hell, right now if you shaved, you probably look young.
I'm starting to show.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
I do feel that I look a lot younger than my age.
you think so? I mean, no, I think so. I mean, think about. I mean, we talk about this all the time. Think about back in the day, people that were our age looked old to us. You know what I'm saying?
But like, I
But
still look at some people that I went to high school with, and Jesus.
oh yeah, well, there's a lot. They had some rougher times, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think about that all the time. It's like, man, but you know, people that are younger than us, they probably like, oh damn, look at this fucking old dude trying to look like they're young. Which I hate when people say that. You're trying to look like you're young. And at the end of the day, I'm not trying to look anything. I'm just dressing how I dress. You know?
Yeah. Well.
Are we supposed to, at the age of 40 or the age of 50, like you get you get a knock on the door? Here's the 50-year-old welcome committee package, and it's like all your new wardrobe to wear for you know when you're 50. I mean,
It's fun. Like, how old were you? I mean, shit, I was buying you alcohol when I was 16.
yeah. Well, what were you gonna say?
Or 17. No, I was like thinking about it because I had one fake ID and then I had another one.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think I lost the second one. I think I lost the second one at some point.
Yeah.
Or my mom found it.
I don't know. I don't know why, but I never.
But then I didn't need one because you probably were 21.
No, but then even when you didn't need one, even though you didn't need one, we still had places where you can get hooked up at, like the gas station. We got free fucking liquor or free beer from the gas station.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, you know that whatchamacallit's brother worked there.
So that's the gas station that I went to once.
We used to walk out of that place with all kinds of shit, cases of 40s and shit.
Before he worked there, I went to that because that's where I used to buy the private stock and all that shit. I was buying a bunch of alcohol and my fucking math teacher walked in. While I was like walking out with all, because they didn't have like you had to put in a bag rule. Like
you just walk out like that.
Walk out with like a 6-pack and a 6-pack of Zima and a fucking giant thing of private stock. I guarantee you that's what it was because it was not classy.
I would probably get the best bang for our buck.
I know it was all value shopping.
All right, we got $16.13. What can we get? Well, we can get four 6-packs of Busch Light, you know, or something like that.
I never would stole alcohol. Like what? But besides, like if the employee was giving it to me, fuck yeah, I stole the alcohol. But never like, like stole it and ran out.
You said
even though that's the exact same thing, I get it. Don't come after me. But
no, you said your teachers had saw you, right? Well, here's the thing. Now that we're older, we know people that are teachers. At the end of the day, man, them teachers shouldn't be saying shit anyway. They should be like, "Oh, what's up?" You know, because they're not at school no more. They're off of school. They should say like, "Oh yeah, I know what you're doing," because they used to do that shit too.
He didn't say anything to me. He told the fucking the guy, and then the next time I went in there, he's like, "Can I see your ID again?" I'm like, "Yeah," because he had stopped IDing me because I've been buying for years cigarettes or like and then when I hit 21, started buying that's like I bought everything there. I picked and choose my battles because, I knew I didn't look
oh hell no. Age. No.
But my credentials were pretty spot on. I had 2 different wallets. I had my bad motherfucker wallet, swear to God. Andy made it. Andy Kettle made it.
Okay.
That wallet had my fake ID, and then I had worked at the athletic club. So I made an athletic club ID, and then I changed my phone because I had my own phone line in high school.
Yeah.
I changed the name to that name with my address. And so you remember the plastic credit cards that they used to send you?
Yeah, the fake ones. Yeah,
The fake ones? I had one of those in there because it had the name on it.
So gotcha.
And like if somebody like at a bar, because I would go to bars with people because I had friends that were
Oh yeah, of age.
Of age. I wasn't really worried about drinking as much as actually just going and participating. So like I wouldn't really care about the drink, but if I ordered a drink or even to get in, they would be like, "Do you have a second form of ID?" I didn't have. Oh, my picture was on my athletic club ID, and then I had a credit card. I would never pay with a credit card, but I had one with my name on it that matched my ID. So I had 3 forms of identification at that point.
Do you after a fake ID?
And I made a fake car insurance paper.
That's gnarly.
Hey man, I didn't know what graphic design was, but I was doing it. Cutting and pasting, that's literally what graphic design was.
I remember what do you before after you had the ID did you have the fake ID up until you were 21 or was there a period before 21 you didn't have it?
No, like 19, I don't think I had anymore because I had a girlfriend who was over 21.
For me,
you were over 21.
When I remember on my birthday, my 21st birthday, I went to the gas station up there across from Train. And where I used to work at when I was younger, when Blimpies was in there. And anywho, so I go in there and I put my 40 up in there. It was a 40 of cyanides, the private stock, the fruit stuff, the fruit punch one what I got. I set it up there, and the lady goes, "That'll be blah blah blah," and I was like, "Nah, like you didn't ask for my ID." Like she's like, "Oh no," I'm like, "No, you're gonna look at my ID," and then she looked at it. She's like, "Oh, well, happy birthday! It's your 21st." I was like, "Yeah." And then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, man, if she didn't card me, I could have been there this whole time and bought fucking liquor without being carded. But yeah, I remember that was my first time when I was 21. I didn't want to even look at it that day. I was upset.
So there's a thing. I established my residencies. I went to one liquor store, one gas station, and one bar that I did not know someone who worked at. Like I was drinking at the tap room when I was in high school.
Oh yeah, I didn't start going to the tap room till about 2000.
You had a conversation with a guy who took me up there.
I didn't start going to the tap room until after I was working at the theater. So after I left the theater days, I didn't go to the tap. I never went to the tap room. So it was like after 2002 was when I started going to the tap, or when I wasn't going there, but when I got out of when I started working there more is when I started hanging out there.
How did you get a job at the theater?
I had gone in there one day after the movie theater. I mean, after Converges, and Ed was working in there, and he's like, "Hey man, you want a job?" I'm like, "Sure." And he hired me right then and there, and I started working there and was there for many years.
Tight.
2008 or 2007 is when I started working there. I think it was whatever. It was right before I went to Florida with Jamie. So, yeah, that was that's.
I got married in 2007.
Okay, so maybe I wasn't working there then.
2008 is when I lived. In July 2008 is when we moved to Florida.
Oh yeah, I started working at the Black Horse in March of 2008. Makes a lot of sense now.
Okay.
Yeah. What What was your last job you got?
Oh, you were at the theater when I was in New Jersey.
Was I?
Yeah, I think you got robbed like the day that I moved.
When did you move?
It would have been, I'm just throwing this out, July to August.
Okay, I was robbed on August
2002.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know why I know that? Because that's when Triple X came out. It was Triple X opening weekend. That's why. That's the weekend it happened.
That was the first movie I saw in New Jersey.
Yeah, it was the Sunday.
Yeah, and we weren't. I mean, we weren't not friends. We just weren't talking a lot.
But it was a lot. It's a lot easier now to stay communicated than we were back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you had a girlfriend.
Well, but honestly, if
that didn't stop you and I from ever hanging out.
No, I'm just saying though, even though you're married and I'm not, but regardless, it was a lot more easier for people to communicate now than it was back then, obviously, because you had to do this. You had to be like 22555. You had to text people.
I wasn't even texting at that point.
Really? I had a 5165 back then. No, scratch it. I had an Nextel. Then I got a 5165.
Yeah, I not until I was dating Dave's.
You were dating Dave?
Sister-in-law before he was sister-in-law.
So it was just a chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hot car wash chick.
Yeah.
With the lock
short, weird fling.
Was it that never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, don't say other things about other weddings.
So that's that one then, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I had nothing to do with it. Russ had nothing to do with it. Joshua Smith had nothing to do with it. We all just figured it out at the same time.
Yeah, because somebody walked in the bathroom. So anyway, that's funny. I didn't have to say. You're like, yeah, no other weddings. I'm like, oh, so it was that one.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
But what was I even talking about? Wedding. That's when I started texting.
I never had T-Mobile, so I did have T-Mobile then, but I never was on the T-Mobile, so I never got the T-Mobile Sidekick train. You know what I'm saying?
That was like the 3-letter punch shit, but that was the first time I ever.
No. The Sidekick, the screen flipped upside down. It was T-Mobile, and it was the full functioning keyboard. You can get on the internet, send emails, all that shit. That thing was dope. I never had one.
I never had one of those. I had, like, Blondie and I used to have the 2-way.
Well, yeah. You got me one because you worked at Bell South.
Yeah, and then I got this thing called an Ogo.
Yeah, I remember the Ogos are pretty cool, but they're by AT&T.
I still have mine somewhere. It still supposedly will still work.
That was old school, man. But see, that was
I'm sure the battery's blown up, but that's like something that I want to.
Because they had like AOL Messenger on it, Yahoo Messenger on it, and shit. But that was AT&T trying to be like, okay, we're gonna keep up with these with T-Mobile. But the Ogo didn't last long, right? It was a short-lived service, right?
Yeah. Because then the phones start. I don't know. I'm trying to think. The first phone that I had I could do all
here it is. An Ogo. The processor in an Ogo is a Texas Instruments OMAP P330B with 200 megahertz. Whatever that meant, but yeah. It has a 0.8 watt mono speaker built into it. That thing sounds good, huh? Beep.
No, it sounds like shit. But
yeah.
I have a heart for that. Obviously the Nextels because of, working there. But my Sony Ericsson phone was like the first fucking phone with Bluetooth.
Oh yeah. I remember Nokia came out with this thing. they had the Ogo, then Nextel came, or not Nextel, Nokia came out with like the N-Gage or something, and it looked like it was like a video game controller.
It's like a Sega, right?
Yeah, that's what it looked like, but it was made by Nokia.
But I think
And
Sega, we played Sega games.
oh, I don't remember that part, but I just remember that's when all the people were trying to come out with like a handheld device. That's when that technology was coming up.
And then Apple dropped it in 2007.
Oh, it says the N-Gage was attempting to lure people away from the Game Boy Advance because this played games and it made phone calls and sent text messages. Interesting. But yeah, and then the Nokia came out, but you didn't have the iPhone came out, but you didn't have an iPhone at first drop, right?
No, because it came out like a week before I got married, and it just seemed really irresponsible. Like really irresponsible. But then right after I got married, do you remember Mary Cooper?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The mailbox etc. person.
Yeah. When I worked for her, I would do freelance work. Like I do my regular job, but anytime her or someone would come to the shop and need design work, she would hire me, but at like a $25 an hour or something. I mean, it was really good on the side because I don't know, what was I making, $10 an hour, $12 an hour probably, or I don't even know if it was that high. I really have no idea. That's how long ago that was. But I made enough money doing that on the side that I bought iPhones for me. And no, I bought an iPhone because I had a BlackBerry, and Shelly had a BlackBerry.
Blackberries.
And I bought the BlackBerries in January, understanding fully that you had to be on AT&T. And
yeah, because that's when it first came out. That was the only carrier at the time.
Yeah, because we were both on Verizon, but we switched over to AT&T.
Yeah,
got Blackberries, but then we were getting married, and just the money wasn't right. But I knew it was going to happen. But then I ended up making, I think it was like $750. It was like $699 plus tax. So I think I made like $750. No, I made $1,500 on this project. And so I split. I was like, let's splurge. Like, I'm buying this. And so I told Shelly, get whatever you want. And so she got a serger and a dress form. Yeah. So that was probably August. So it was right at the beginning, but not like day one.
I got my first iPhone was the iPhone 4. That was my first one.
Yeah, but I've pretty much had every single model, excluding the iPhone X.
Oh, that's the one I just got rid of.
That's the only one I never had, I don't think.
Well, I don't now. It's just like you got the.
Well, yeah, but then they start doing the SEs and all the, and then the smaller. Yeah.
Well, then they got like now it's like they release like the 12 that has like the 12, 13. Everything now has like 4 different versions of it, like the 13.
And, 14. And I've got last year's model. I didn't get this year's model.
Yeah,
I'm done. And my screen's cracked. It's the first time I've ever had a cracked screen on a phone.
So you can't can you not like insurance it?
I don't have insurance on it. I think I canceled it.
No Apple Care?
I think I canceled it. I basically tried to cancel any sort of reoccurring charge just to try to figure out why I am the way I am.
Yeah, I fucking
That's why I'm
missed.
on your Netflix, bro.
I missed my deadline on my Apple Care for my laptop, and now I'm like, fuck. Oh well. We still got a year warrant, a year regular warranty, but it doesn't really cover much.
I have a fucking Apple Vision Pro.
Yeah, that you use how many times? More than 10?
I would say more than 10, but not much more than 10.
Oh yeah, next time we need to see if you can do a podcast on it.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can install.
What you need to do is you just need to go ahead and take this episode here, then watch it in your
and
your thing, but record it like that, and then release it like you're watching it through the Vision.
Yeah, you can do that on Vimeo now.
Oh yeah,
they have spatial. You can upload spatial videos.
That'd be kind of cool because they'd be like, "Whoa, this episode looks really cool. It's like we're in fucking space."
I mean, I don't know. I'd probably be all right with it.
Yeah.
Might need some drugs. I don't know. I'm not saying that you should do that. I don't condone that. We already went over that.
Yeah, that was another episode. That was last week. If you guys or whatever, check it out. And, maybe we'll have a Moron Bros shirt up one day.
I sent Jim 3.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he put them up yet, but
yeah.
Ooh.
Well, you seen any cool movies lately?
No, I don't think so. What's come out?
I don't know. I never know. But I did try to watch Red One, the Rock movie about Santa Claus getting kidnapped. And I watched like 35 minutes of it and turned it off. So I might have to try it again. But was just not feeling it. It just felt like one of them movies that was rewritten as Santa Claus would have been like the president, and like somebody kidnapped the president. So now his secret agent team, which is the Rock and his little crew, they're like the secret agent dudes trying to find the president. That's what I feel like it is. But it wasn't really anything. Yeah, but then I watched this movie today called The Carry On. It's on Netflix. And is it called The Carry On? Yeah, it's about this. It's like this bomb. It's going to be on this plane. Blah blah. I can't really talk about it because I don't want people to miss it or to know what happened. Yeah, just watch it. It's a good movie. I don't know anybody in it though. It's all new people from my. Whoa, hey, what's that? That's your desktop.
Show you. Oh no,
we love you. Fought too. That's a wrestling one.
That's the wrestling one. All right, so you got a Moron Brothers, just a logo.
Okay, which is above us right there. I see it.
Yeah, but you can also get your Moron Russ.
Yeah, that's what Russ looked like.
Previous,
with the beard.
Yeah, this is before we went to our transformations.
I had one getting remade for me. I got to see where that's at.
Yeah, and I'm hoping me as well because
I got a mustache.
I don't think that looks like me anymore.
No, you just need more. Well, you can still use that. Just put some more facial hair on.
I feel that I've lost weight though.
Well, that's like I'm sure if I would have taken my beard off in that last picture, I probably would have been fat too. So then just put some facial hair, and you won't even notice.
You'll
probably notice.
Okay.
Well, did he have a picture that was based after? Or he just drew it he drew it.
I don't know. I really don't know. But I don't need to share my screen anymore. That was just.
Yeah. And what it needs to do is
those will be up on the shirt.
They should we should put 2 on like the Moron Bros right here, and then one of each of both of us underneath it with those faces. Without the circle.
I have to get rid of the circle because it made it look like boobs or a smile.
Okay, you can leave the boobs on mine.
It was either boobs
yeah.
or a smile. Like you add the logo, just like it just did not work. So I was like, I'll fuck with that later.
Yeah, I need to get a revamp of my logo. I'll do something different with it so it's easier if I can do a shirt design. Because if I really wanted to get it printed up, it's a lot of colors and a lot of screens, you know.
Well, you can simplify.
Oh yeah, I know. Simplify. I'm not Marines, bro.
Half tone.
I don't know. That all gibberish to me.
Gibberish.
I feel like there's an echo. Oh, it stopped. Hey, that's a nice banner in your background. Is that the podcast that you're part of at the wrestling one?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
There's another podcast.
Yeah. I got one too.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
My nose itches.
I've told you what Deathstep comes from, right? Like,
no, I think you did, but no. Tell me again.
It's something that Blondie like randomly came up with when he was.
Well, it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, so he was playing a show when we were living together. And he was playing a show, and it was like the early days of the internet, and the email like said, "What's your crew?" And basically we had Green 13.
Yeah.
And we had the Ghetto Headliners. That's right. We had the Ghetto Headliners. And we had Green 13.
What was the toaster?
Ghetto Headliners.
Okay.
And then like Green 13 was what I was doing all my design stuff on. That's right. Green 13 is what I was doing with design stuff on. And then when we lived together, he called it Deathstep Communications. It was just like the two of us or whatever. And so it ended up on one flyer, but somehow I put it down again, like, in the phone or something. And so I started getting mail that said Deathstep Communications. So I both of us kind of used it. And then I asked him, I was like, is that cool if I use that? Like years ago. And he's like, yeah, I don't care. And so now, like, I'm starting my own thing. I was like, you know what? I've got all these like ideas that I've had in short spurts that I still think are good ideas.
Oh yeah.
But maybe they need to be adapted. So that's kind of why I was like, well, we'll just call, Deathstep Communications Podcast Network and put all this gibberish that we're doing out together. And like April was talking the other day on the Been Trying podcast. She was like, if you ever need a female or me, I was like, her and Russ should do a podcast. Because she's from Tennessee.
Who is this again?
April, that was on the podcast. I was like, the three of us should do a fucking podcast together just about Tennessee.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because she's got a way different perspective.
She was cool. I just was like, I was really zoned out that night. And she was like, she said, I feel weird because Russ didn't even speak at all. And I was like, I'm good.
But I feel this is like our whole lives together, though. Like,
yeah.
I remember at one time, no, this is not Steve's number.
Steve Wow and stuff. Oh, so, damn it! Remember how we were talking about Newport recently on something else we were talking about?
Cigarettes?
No, just Newport.
The dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked about him yesterday, and apparently he's been written off from that person as well. I was like, yeah, I've heard some stories about him over the past couple of years.
Oh, do I know this person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Anywho. Well, who is that?
That's me.
Oh.
All right.
That's funny.
I think I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna call it a back-to-back podcast.
Yeah.
In zone.
Yeah.
You talked about movies. I haven't seen anything, dude.
No,
I really haven't. You know what?
Well, you were moving and shit, or you were traveling and shit. So
I watched Civil War like
47 times. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I actually watched the Vince McMahon documentary.
Again?
He's just like, I just was not feeling. I'm just kind of sick, but all over the place, trying to figure out my life.
I hear you.
So, it's okay. It is what it is. But I've been watching that documentary because it's a really good history of WWE.
Yeah, I mean it definitely did not tell you anything more that you didn't know about him,
Yeah, so don't.
And it wasn't like
that.
Everybody was. Yeah, they try to make you think it was gonna be, we're gonna bury him. Oh, he's gonna get buried, and then it's just like same shit that's already been known.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. But anyway, all right. Until next week. Peace out.